Cam Little after the opening kick. And we're off from Jacksonville. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Tag! Press all 80!
Putting a receiver in motion. Now 1 second before they call delay a game, a timeout comes in. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready!
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on that very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
18 rattle.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. That's reeled in by Jayden Reed. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Get it! 79 Broncos!
Play action with Richardson. This is a heater going deep. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they face 2nd down. Back to the air. It's Richardson. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
That's good for a Colts. 1st down.
Come on.
It's a gain of 10. And the Colts first down.
Trap 60. Buffalo 18. Cup 19. Cup 19. Chap. Panther 11.
Here's Taylor from the pistol. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that makes it 3rd down.
Here we go. Dragon 6. Cougar 19. Mustang 19. Go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Isn't holding up. There it's drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
A 64-yard attempt.
Rejected by the crossbar. It's no good. And we continue to await our opening score of this ballgame.
That fooled me. He had it online. That wasn't the issue. Just didn't have the leg he needed. And the ball goes the wrong way as he's denied by the crossbar.
First carry now. This is Bashal Tutu. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. From the shotgun, Lawrence. He's holding up. They're able to drop it.
I got him.
Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 7. Brings up 2nd and 17. At the Colts' 41-yard line.
Lawrence working from the gun. Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tutu. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. A pickup of 17. And the Jaguars have a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass to far more than a modest gain.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Red on red. Hey, hot.
Inside give here for Tutu. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Diamonds on me fight, Nick and Reese, Ikatina, Orange Richard Mill on me dancing just like Bia. Going against Gliss, I wouldn't want to be
Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Hey, go!
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Finds him on the crossing route. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
You know, they say you never go broke taking a profit. Just find that completion. And it may not be a Benjamin, but even those little dollar bills start to add up.
These are 24.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Brings up 4th down and 1.
Here we go.
Here's Tutu. Zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Richardson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down. will give left side to Bigsby. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Potential man at the 36-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
We've hit the end of one in this showdown between two of the league's best. 7-0 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They'll have it 2nd and 8.
60 Eagles, 60.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Absolutely fires this one right side. It's caught at the 25. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
60 Bobcats. 79 Broncos. Let's go.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. It's his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Get it. Viking 18. 7 Buffalo 18.
They'll throw again. Richardson. And this is an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. Spencer Schrader on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts tie this game 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
11, 23.
Lawrence now off the play action. On him quick, and they bring him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Lisa 24. Son, it's a hunt. Here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Into the hands of his running back, too. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Speaks to this guy's talent is just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Hey, Soko, high. Luke.
Watch twin.
First and 10, it's Lawrence. It's not a quick hitter. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After after a good pickup. They're set up with 2nd and short. Tootin gets it from the gun. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass on a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Hey, go! Hey, great job. Sink right.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a 10-yard loss.
Hey, kill.
At the Colts 31-yard line.
Throw completed out to the left. They'll get this forward to about the 28. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down.
On red. 11. Hey, tomato. Done.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds Hunter downfield. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars get some late points and the lead. On his Little for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. And we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys. Hey, the ball's going to come to you.
And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars grow their lead just before halftime. On his Little for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. A lot of space ahead. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
A gain of 47 on the play.
First down now, ball at the 33. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Trying for the touchdown. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it sets up 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He dodged the tackle. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Flushed out of the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up third down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Dragon 60. Get up. Cowboy 80. Get up.
Richardson on third. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. So on now is Spencer Schrader for the Colts field goal. Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. Well, now things get interesting, Brock. The penalty moves this offense up, and they could consider going for it here. Penalty helps the offense out, but still fourth down to figure out. Richardson to throw again. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
11 Agate.
Lawrence with it on first. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. And they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Hey.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. Throw left side, complete. And they're there to send him out of bounds, but Brock, the damage has been done as he gets him up past the 20. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
23. This one's hot.
Lawrence throwing here. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's seconds. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Think right.
Good time to reach in the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack.
Tomato. 11.
Here's Lawrence to throw. They're on him again, and he goes down again. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
That is now the 5th sack this offense has had to endure in the first half alone. We're on a double-digit pace here. And I'll tell you what, I know how these defensive coordinators work. They can feel the blood in the water. They are not going to stop getting after this quarterback until this offense can find a way to protect itself.
Back to throw it. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. On 4th down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. And he gets it away from his end zone. His work begins at the 31. Still has some space up near midfield. And he's going to be forced out, but a nice gain before he was on what's going to be the final play of this 2nd quarter. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, run!
It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. He's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Go, go. 13.
On first and 10, here's Lawrence. Cut out left. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
Go on red. There we go.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Hey, Lion.
Lawrence facing third and long. Completed to his running back. And this one doesn't go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
When Justin Tucker did it back in 2021, it really was an incredible moment, in part because it also won the game as time ran out. Maybe not the same moment for this kick, but it's no less impressive seeing someone hit from 66 to tie the NFL record.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
On the shotgun, it's Richardson. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 18, Pioneers.
Play action, it's Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield stripe. Down by Caleb Ransaw. 6 yards to go here. It's third down.
19 Lions. Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Throw here, third down. He has the first over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. New set of downs for him. He starts at the 38.
And the Colts first down.
Taylor gets it on first and 10. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's whole home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's go.
Second down carry for Taylor. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. Motion the slot man right. Keeps here to the motion man. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard.
So on now is Spencer Schrader for the Colts field goal. This is a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the gap closes to 14 points.
Here in the 3rd quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
And they're on 35-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
All right, let's go.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, here we go. So 11, ag it. Hey, I'm gun.
Lawrence. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. He's going to bring this down to their 35. That one hits for 30. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Go. 13, Lou.
First down throw, Lawrence. Defender arrives wide as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Stanley keeping him involved in their passing game, Brock, but that throw didn't work out the way his earlier targets have.
It kind of felt like you could see that from the booth. This defense was sick and tired of this running back catching the ball. A whole lot more active in their coverage, and somebody was ready to finally separate the football when it arrived.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Connecting on the slant. He pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. Jaguars have the football. They're going to be up a couple of scores as we start our 4th quarter. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Hey, Lion. Son, it's at 30 left.
Back to the air, Lawrence. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Rip, 23.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, you can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
39-yard attempt.
Little knocks it through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you can call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's Gould on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Let's take over first down.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
70 Rangers. Ready? Step. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. Target that time, Jaden Reed. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction, but how well the defense had that one covered.
2nd and 10, again it's Richardson. He beams one, deep right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Has him on the quick hitter. And what a play! He gets there to lay a massive hit and stop him after that catch. It's going to be 4th down.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that first down on these critical 3rd down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous watching by the defense to stop that short.
He connects downfield. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on 4th down.
19
First down, Indianapolis.
Here we go. Cougar 19. Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 79 Broncos. Ready?
Play fake, it's Richardson. Makes the grab and bounds left side. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
First down, Colts.
Ready?
It's complete to Reed out left. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
A 6-yard pickup.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Jaguars 18
Let's go now. 19 Lions. 60 Eagles. 60 Mavericks. 60.
Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. Completed over the middle. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Return to Taylor on 3rd down. They take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts cut the lead down to 10.
17.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Kill. Hey, run.
Lawrence now off the play action. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Colts got him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Yeah, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. Lawrence working from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Walking quickly here.
A pickup of
11.
It's now 3rd down.
Here we go.
Quick to the left, it's caught. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Bails out of the pocket quick. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Go, let's go. Go.
Looking inside the red zone. And this is going to be a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Little tax on the extra point. And the Jaguars take a 3-possession lead.
34, Colts 17.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's Gould on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
19 Lions.
We send a man in motion. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
1st down, Indianapolis.
70 Timberwolves. 7 Pirates. Go.
To the air on this 1st down. Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Richardson fires quickly out wide. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
Panther 11. Viking 18.
Once more now, it's Richardson. Hits him on the out route. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Richardson to throw again. That one connects. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts get it back to within 2 possessions. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with a touchdown.
Trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Hey, 30 left.
They're going to pass it here. Finds him on a slant. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
11. Sink right. Sink right open.
Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I've got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is second down and 18.
11. Hey, run. I'm going.
Lawrence in the pistol. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Colts take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Okay, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
70 Rangers. Mustang 19.
Richardson on first and 10. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
60 Maverick. Dragon 60. 19 tight. 79 Broncos. Warriors 70.
Richardson now on second and 10. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first.
Ready.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go.
Ready. Panther 60. Cowboy 80. What's the key? 60 Bobcats. 19 Lions. 18 Pioneers. 7 Pirates. Panther 11. Trap 60. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game.
Okay, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains and the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down, and he just put on a show.
Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
11.
Here he is to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw in coverage too many times, you have more interceptions.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Setting up to pass. Now still throwing, and this is intercepted. Picked off by Andre Sisco. And the Colts take over on his 5th interception of the season. 1st and 10 from the 43. He'll look to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though, with 15 seconds left.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Motioning the tight end left. Back to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
It wasn't the first time, Kate, you've called this guy's name, but definitely one of the hardest sacks he's going to have. A lot of range required to get that one done, but an impressive negative tackle for loss.
Deputy. Cowboy 80. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Mustang 19. 19 Lions.
Here he is to throw. Taking a chance to the end zone. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up 4th and long. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs. So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. Well, we talked about it throughout this contest, Brock. They were already into the playoffs when this one kicked off, but now they're going in with a little extra momentum.
Yeah, momentum, confidence, belief, whatever you want to throw into kind of that recipe. But bottom line, you want to be playing your best football when it matters the most, and they did today.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.